Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay guys, so before I begin the presentations, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Septia Ainun Nikmah, and this is my midterm test by reviewing article that I have read. So the title of the journal that I have read is that Speaking Skills and Correlations with English Speaking Learning Habit and Self-Confidence of Vocational High School Students. And the name of the writer of this journal is Iful Rahmawati Mega and Dodi Sukiarto. Okay, so the research is authored by Iful Rahmawati and Mega and Dodi Sugiarto that I have told before. Both of them is affiliated with STIKP Muhammadiyah Bangka Belitung. Their expertise lies in English language education, and they focus on various aspects of language teaching, including curriculum development and the factors affecting speaking proficiency. Okay, so for the publication this study was published in the Journal of Foreign Language Teaching and Learning, specifically in volume 5 number 2 and 2020. The journal serves as a platform for research related to foreign language education, aiming to disseminate findings that can enhance teaching practice and learning outcomes. Okay guys, so next I will begin to explain the body of the article. So for the introductions of the article is begin by establishing the significance of English as a global language, particularly for students in vocational fields such as tourism. The authors argued that proficiency in English, especially speaking skills, is crucial for students who aspire to work as a tourist guides or in travel agencies. They also highlight the necessity of effective communications in the tourism sector, which often requires interactions with international clients. The introduction sets the stage for the research by identifying the need to explore how learning habits and self-confidence impact students' speaking abilities. Okay, next for the literature review is the author's review existing literature on the relationship between self-confidence and learning habits and language proficiency. They reference previous students that have shown positive correlations between self-confidence and speaking skills, suggesting that students who believe in their abilities are more likely to engage in speaking activities, improve their skills. And the literature review provides a theoretical framework for the study, indicating that enhancing self-confidence and establishing effective learning habits can lead to better speaking outcome. Okay, next for the methodology, the research employs a quantitative approach, utilizing a correlational design to examine the relationship among the variables. And the study's populations consist of first grade students from SMKN 3 Pangkal Pinang with a sample size of 50 students selected through purposive random sampling. Data collection methods include questionnaires to assess students' learning habit and self-confidence, as well as oral tests to evaluate their speaking skills. And the authors employ statistical analysis such as simple and multiple correlations and regressions to interpret the data and draw conclusions about the relationship among the variable. And next is for the findings. The findings reveal several key insights. Is number one, there's correlations between learning habit and speaking skills. And the article and the study finds a significant relationship between students' English speaking learning habit and their speaking skills. This suggests that students who engage in consistent and effective learning practices are more likely to perform well in speaking tasks. Next, number two is there's an impact of self-confidence. There is also a notable correlations between students' self-confidence and their speaking abilities. Students who exhibit higher levels of self-confidence tend to participate more actively in speaking activities, leading to improved performance. And next, number three is simultaneous influence. Okay, the study also concludes that both learning habits and self-confidence positively influence speaking skills simultaneously. This indicates that interventions aimed at enhancing either or both factors could lead to better speaking outcomes for the students. I think that's it for the and then there's discussions. We will be enter discussions. So in the discussion sections in the study, the authors interpret that their findings in the context of language education. They emphasize the importance of fostering a supportive learning environment that encourages students to develop good speaking habits and build self-confidence. Of course, the author suggests that teachers should incorporate activities that promote active speaking practice and provide constructive feedback to help students improve. They also like they also highlight the role of technology and digital resources in facilitating language learning, and particularly in enhancing students' engagement and also the students' motivation. Okay, last or for the conclusions is the article concludes by summarizing the key findings and their implications for English language teaching. And the authors recommend that educators should focus on developing students' speaking habits and self-confidence and as the integral components of language instructions. They advocate for the implementations of teaching strategies that encourage active participations and provide opportunities for the students to practice speaking in real life context. By doing so, teacher can help students enhance their speaking skills, which are essential for their future career in the tourism industry later. Okay, and this study is also contributes valuable insight into the factors influencing English speaking proficiency among vocational high school students. It underscores the need for target interventions that address both learning habit and self-confidence. Ultimately aiming to improve students' overall language it is competence and preparing them for to be successful career in a globalized world. Okay, so in summary, the research highlight the interconnectedness of learning habits, self-confidence, and speaking skills, providing a framework for educators to enhance their teaching practice and support their students in achieving their language learning goals. I think that's it from me. Thank you for the opportunity to give presentations about my article review. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.